All right, guys, I'm going to be going over the third day for you guys. This one's pretty short, but there's also a little bit of research you have to do, okay? So the first thing is just comparing maps. So look at this map here. This is the ecological footprint by country. Now, the darker colors is the larger ecological footprint. As you can see, America's racking up at the top there. It's also Qatar, right in this area here. It's a Middle Eastern country, sort of like Dubai, but it's a country called Qatar, really wealthy country. They're actually the highest, okay? And just like one comparison you make about this map, one prediction you can make about this map. The next one is a bar graph looking at footprints by income level in America, in our country, okay? It starts off at $5,000 and goes up to over $150,000 a year. You'll see how we spend our money. So one comparison and one prediction, all right? That should take you like 5 minutes to do that right there, if that. The next thing here is on the bottom. There's a link here that says footprintcalculator.org. Go there and just complete it. It's going to give you a series of maybe 10 questions, give or take, and go through there. And it's going to end up at the end and tell you if everyone lived like you do, we would need 2 Earths or 3.5 Earths. Somebody in my class had 7, so I don't know what he's doing with his life. All right, but it'll give you a number. Just put that number right here, like right there. Put 2.5, whatever it may be. I'm not going to double check you. Just a good reflect again. All about your reflection, how you're viewing things. All right, the next section. Go back up. Is this page here? We've done something very similar to this in the past. We compared a developed versus a developing country. So there's a link right here, the CIA, and it is the CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency. They maintain a really incredible database of all this information. All right. So you're going to do one about the United States. That's our country. Put this information here down. If you want to just Google it, you probably can, but this thing here has all the information. You might have to look around a little bit, but it's all there. All right, then you're going to choose another country, okay? And this country is going to be important because it's going to be what you're going to be working with the rest of this little packet here, okay? So choose another country and choose one that's relatively like a low-level developing country. Some good examples would be like Haiti. Great example. A lot of the countries in Central Africa, like Central and Western Africa is good examples. You could do like areas of the Middle East. Probably they're a lot of developing. A lot of the Southeastern Asian island countries would be developing. But really, Haiti's a great example because it's near our country. We can relate to it, and it's near us. Okay, so just do Haiti if you want to do that, and do this here. Okay, fill that information in here. And then overall, our nation has a lifestyle that is pretty exuberant, right? We do a lot of stuff. We spend a lot. We consume a lot. Overall, blank has a lifestyle, whichever country you choose here, and compare. And then most surprisingly in the contrast when it comes to these is what? Like you're going to be comparing this data here. Which one has surprised you the most? Right or wrong, not a right or wrong answer, just as long as you put something down, okay? And the last thing we're going to be doing is writing a letter to someone in that country. But the first we need to brainstorm, okay? So you're going to look at this, think about this country here, comparing it to our country. So you have the U.S. and whatever country else you chose over here, okay? Just make sure it's a developing country, all right? Then you're going to think about these ideas here. This is like your brainstorming for your letter you're going to be writing, okay? So this is what you're going to be looking at. So the manufacturing of most goods is now blank. The world's natural resources have been where? So review what we learned there, okay? Think about those maps we looked at. Think about some of the stuff we looked at in those videos, okay? Then you're going to look at, reflect on your life compared to a family in that country you chose in this previous slide, okay? How does your life compare to someone there? What do you have in common? What do you not have in common? What do they have that makes them different than you? What do you have that makes you different than them? A lot of it's going to be financial access, all right, or government support, something along those lines. Okay. Do they deserve to have the lifestyle they have? So, in this country here, if you're going to do Qatar and you compare them to us, because you'll be surprised how much more consumption related they are in Qatar compared to the United States. The U.S. is very much a consumer related driven society. Qatar is like 50% more than us. So you could do something higher than us too if you want to. But do they deserve what they have? Do they deserve to have the same eco footprint as you? This is some ideas to think about. So you need to answer these 3 questions here. This is more like you reflecting on your ideas, okay? That's what you're going to be like, just thinking about that stuff there, okay? The last thing we're going to be doing, I'm going to cover in the next little video, and it's just really writing this letter here to a family, okay? So today, work on 4 questions here, do the footprint, and then do a little bit of research and fill this out here. This is the United States, our country. This right here will be a country of your choice. Choose one that's really low, like really low when it comes to their development, or really high, and just do the research there, okay?